Welcome back. I'm Jason Rzucidlo from AmericaJR.com, and I'm being joined once again by the one, the only, Lily Tomlin. Now, can you do your famous telephone line from Laughing?
Like, couple of lines, like, you know, what do you want, Jason? What do you want from me? Do you want blood? Do you want sweat? Do you want tears? I've given all I can give to the public. I've given everything. My styling digit is completely deformed.
All right, very cool. Now, I understand that Laugh-In was taped at NBC in Burbank, and they recently moved out of there into Universal City.
Well, they may well have done that. I mean, there's been lots of other shows that taped at NBC over, recent years. Things aren't, because the networks aren't the way they were at one time. They didn't have their own roster, a huge roster of shows, or if they did, they taped at many other different facilities around the city. So I'm not surprised at anything that's happened. Who's running it? Who's using the NBC Studios now? Do you know?
No.
All those big studios they had. Where the Tonight Show was done, and
yeah,
it was right, so you can think of, from Laughing to Andy Williams to whatever, and that's many years ago. So in the interim, all kinds of companies have used those facilities.
Are you sad to see NBC move out of there?
Well, you said they did. I don't know. I mean, they still may do some taping there.
Okay.
Maybe soap operas. I don't know what they do there anymore. I mean, I go there for other kinds of things. I don't go there strictly for NBC. I mean, I have in the past. I wouldn't know. I just don't keep up with that kind of stuff.
Okay.
There's studios all over LA.
Yeah.
I mean, we filmed Malibu Country at Radford Studios, which is a CBS studio, and that was for ABC.
Yeah.
So there's no rhyme or reason to it.
Okay. Now, who are some stars that you would still like to work with?
Oh, boy. I've worked with a lot of them. I don't know. Who do you suggest I work with?
That's a hard one. I was hoping you would know.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of good people. I mean, I could name a dozen different people. It depends on what the project is, I mean, there are people that I really like, that I think are really good, because I've gotten a chance to work with Meryl, so that was great. I've worked with Bet, and I've worked with Steve Martin, and can't remember who else, Jane and Dolly, and just, most recently I did Admission, and I worked with Tina Fey and Paul Rudd. I do a regular show on Showtime, I play Lisa Kudrow's mother. There are a lot of directors. I mean, there's all kinds of, good people, and there's always a whole new. You start to get a whole new generation of directors and actors.
Yes. Now, I was fortunate to be at your star ceremony in Palm Springs a few years ago. That was.
Oh, were you? Well, that's nice.
That was quite a nice day there.
It was, yeah. We liked that a lot, Jane and I.
Do you also have one on Hollywood?
No, I don't.
Maybe we.
I always wanted. I've had the chance to be a star, but I always wanted to have the star with Jane, because we've worked together so much. But I've never been able to quite work that out. You pay for your star, or someone has to pay for it anyway.
Oh.
You don't know that?
How much does that go for?
Quite a bit. I mean, it's usually a studio, or it's if you're doing a movie, somebody with a lot of cash will step in and do it for publicity. Yeah.
So I take it that's one of your goals you still want to accomplish?
No. I mean, if the opportunity came, it's fine. But it's not something I actively seek. It's just one of the flourishes of celebrity.
Please welcome the goddess Lily Tomlin, everybody. Lily Tomlin.
I remember you were on the Craig Ferguson show about a year ago or so, and he recently announced that he's going to be stepping down. What are your thoughts on that?
Oh, I'm going to miss him. I really love Craig. I think he's so funny, and he's one of the few shows you don't have to even do prep. I mean, they don't pre-interview you for what you're going to talk about. You just go out and doing it. That's what I like. Half the time when you do a talk show, very often, they pre-screen you, and you're supposed to come up with a bunch of stories that you can tell that they think are going to be funny, and then when you get out there, half the time in the old days, I could never figure out what they were trying to ask me. Because then they paraphrase it, or they try to make it conversational, and you think, and you already forgot what you talked to the screener about, because it's like planned, and I think it's much better just to go out there and rise or fall.
Yes.
On spontaneity.
And my favorite part is when he tears up the notes right when you walk out.
Yeah, right. No, he's great. He's really funny. I'm sorry to see him step down.
Yeah.
Is there any rumor about who's going to take his place?
No, I haven't heard. Have you?
No, I haven't. I hope to do it at least once before he goes.
Would you be up for doing that job?
Oh, yeah. No. I tried to do it several times in the last few months, but somehow everything always, schedules just kept conflicting.
What is your advice to people who want to become an actor or comedian or writer? What would you say to them?
Just do it. You have to get out and do it. What else can you do? If you want to write, you have to write. If you want to act, you have to act. If you want to dance, you have to dance. You have to do it. You just have to do it. And by making yourself part of that community, you're going to meet people who are doing it at different levels, and hopefully you're not only improving your craft, but you're maybe meeting people or networking with people, or you get into a show through somebody that you come to know, or all you can do is live the life.
All right, thanks so much. Anything else you'd like to mention before we wrap it up here?
No. I look forward to coming to Anna. I always look forward to coming to Michigan. I stop and see my cousin. I have a cousin who still lives in Shelby Township.
Very good. Thanks so much, and we look forward to your show at the Ann Arbor Summer Festival.
Okay, Jason.
Thanks so much.
All right, take care of yourself. Talk to you later.
You too. Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Copyright 2014, AmericaJR.com, Detroit, Michigan, USA.